Hello everybody and welcome to Vinland Saga season finale anime review. The hype is real. It was like end of prologue. I was like, that was the prologue? Like, that was the prologue? Like, that was the longest prologue in the world. It was good, I'm not complaining, but Jesus, that was awesome. That was an awesome prologue. I don't think they've announced they're making more. They like teased it, but it didn't like, it wasn't like, we're making more. It was like, here's the next arc, go read the manga, basically. So, yeah, not sure if they're going to make more. Vinland Saga, I'm going to be completely honest. If you've been watching, week on week my reviews, around the middle-ish, I was a bit down on it. I was like, it's alright, it's a bit slow. But, yeah, I've completely flipped now. It's really good. I'm willing to admit my fault, my folly, if you were. It's very good, and we'll talk more about it at the end. But for right now, we're going to go through the episode, finale episode, and bloody hell, what out of nowhere, it was a great finale. It was, if they don't make any more, right, this has convinced me to read the manga at some point. I don't know when, because I'm a busy guy, but I would absolutely, I'm curious, and I think I'll leave it a few, just to see if they announce more, because hopefully it's done well, I think it's done well. Like, obviously it's being reviewed well, but I mean, like, sales and, viewers well, you know what I mean. But anyway, let's crack on with the episode, see what went down and everything. Let's get into this. So where we left off last week was Askeladd getting called forward by King Sweyn. He gets a big old reward, and then Askeladd, basically, he does the thing that, ballsy as anything. He's like, hey King, let's not do that. Let's not take over Wales. Here's my points. Points 1, 2, 3, and 4. Listen them all. There's only like 2 actually. There wasn't that many. But he at least he's got reasoning to say no. But yeah, then King Sweyn is pretty. Oh wait, no, that's a bit later on. Yeah, no. Then after that, he's like, I'm impressed you giving me good knowledge, not good knowledge, good advice. He's like, yeah, this is what a royal vassal should be like. He's questioning. He's like going to do things forward. And I was like, King Sweyn, I don't trust you, King Sweyn. I don't trust you for poo. But yeah, gives him like a hug type thing. When he's close, he does the old whisper in his ear trick. Basically says, you pick either Wales or Canute. Like, you kill Canute, I'll save Wales. If you don't kill Canute, Wales is done. So, yeah, what's he going to do? He's got to think of a way to figure this out. Then we go to Thorfinn, who, he's going home with Leif and everything. And then he looks at a bird flying away, and he's like, nah, and he just disappears, which... Okay, Thorfinn, the bird symbolizes freedom or something. I don't know. I'm pretty not good when it comes to symbolism, I'm going to be honest. That's why I failed my media studies course. Did I fail? I don't remember actually. I might have passed. Irrelevant. That hasn't helped me anyway, so yeah. But yeah, then Askeladd completely brushes off the king and then calls him ugly and that he shouldn't have the crown in front of everyone. It's just a bit of like a, did he really just say that type thing, Pulls his sword on him. Like, he's got him by the sword, by the throat, like, in the middle of this meeting. I was like, that escalated very quickly. Tells him his real name. He's got Artorius in his name. He's like, I'm the real King of England. Whether or not he was telling the truth, or he just said this to, go towards the madness thing from later on. Who knows? But no, he goes a bit mad. Then he beheads the king. That's right. I was like, oh. Like, I thought this would be like a big old, this would be a big old, them trying to take the king would be a big thing. It's completely, I didn't see this episode coming with the stuff that happened. He, beheads the king in front of everyone. It's like, oh, this was, Canute helped out. He's like, Torkel, he's gone mad, do not provoke him. But then, he got provoked and he beheaded the king. So, I mean, I didn't like King Sweyn. He deserved it, Askeladd, he's gone mad. Oh no, what's he going to do now? He's going to slaughter probably, and that's not too far off the truth. So yes, Canute orders to kill him because he killed the king, as you do. Thorfinn sees through the window. He's like, what the hell happened here? I was gone for 5 minutes and there's he's killing everyone. Canute figured out basically that he's not really gone mad. He's acting it to basically take all the guilt himself when he did it to save basically Canute and Wales both, which it was like, this is the only thing I can do. He has Floki pinned down to he's about to kill him. Thorfinn shows up, and Askeladd tells him that he's like, stay back, Thorfinn. Basically, because then he's saving Thorfinn as well, because Thorfinn's like, what are you doing? Like, acting like his friend. Askeladd's like, no, you can't be associated with me, otherwise you'll be in trouble. And then Canute stabs him right in the heart, right in the heart. Not very deep, but it's the heart. You don't need to stab too deep for the heart. Yeah. He's dying. I was like, he's not actually going to die, is he? And well, while he's on the floor dying, he's like, Thorfinn, you can do it now, you can kill him. And he's like, no, I wanted to do you properly, and all that. Honestly, he was shocked. He's like, are you actually going to die? You of all people? It's like, Thorfinn couldn't believe it. He's like, I think in his head, because he'd lost so much, he just sort of got the impression that he was unkillable, and now he's been killed, and it's just, it's good, man. Thorfinn is definitely the character I think that's developed the least in this series, the prologue, if you will. But if it is the prologue, that makes sense. You don't have drastic character changes in a prologue generally. Like, that's pretty crazy, honestly. It's good prologue. Is it the best prologue I've seen? Maybe, depends what you define as a prologue. Yeah. Askeladd basically asks Thorfinn, like, hey, what did you plan to do with your life after I was dead? And he's like, you had no plan, did you? And it's like, oh, it's getting real now. You got a plan for your future, Thorfinn. You got to go get a good study, get a good grade, and all that. Yeah, he's like, keep moving forward and all that, become a true warrior. And then he dies, just in his arms. And it's pretty like, a very, like, not underwhelming end, but like a somber end. Not the kind of end you'd expect. But he did what he had to. Canute, after this, Thorfinn's still like cradling his corpse. Thorfinn is like, Canute tells Thorfinn, he's like, you're free to go, Thorfinn, you probably don't want to work for me no more. That's fine. Thorfinn, the look on his face is just like, so it was you? You did it? Like, I mean, he saw him do it, but he's like, it just clicked, it was him. Lunges at him, gets him on the cheek. Luckily, Thorkel points him out of the way and, gets him down. Canute is like, fine, let's not kill him. It's okay. This is the least I deserve. Canute's the king now and everything. Floki looks annoyed. He's like, whether or not Floki could have figured it out, I was like, was this his plan? Jammy, he's figured it out. He's figured out how to do it. He says, no, we're not going after Wales because now the king's dead, the English are likely to revolt. So he's got an excuse as well. See, which I can't believe Askeladd died. Really, I thought he'd be a major character, and I know he has been for this. Prologue, again, I'm going to keep saying it, can't believe this is only the prologue. And yeah, when reaching for Askeladd's body at the end, Thorfinn is still reaching, he drops his knife. It is, like, weird to see, like, everyone else is sort of developed and is calm, but then Thorfinn's just, still like, I've got to get him, And he's like, yeah, it shows Thorfinn is still a kid. And he's not developed that much, and I think he will. I think that's going to be a great story arc for him. I don't know what he's going to do next, because he's sort of, surely he'd be arrested at least, probably deserves to be executed. I think the only reason he's not going to is because Canute is going to be like, no, it's fine, Canute's a good guy. But yeah, then after all this, we see like a bunch of sweeping shots around the land of a bunch of people I don't recognise, so I'm going to assume they're from the next arc, or they're just random people. Or they're people from the beginning, but they're grown up and I don't recognise them anymore. Who knows? I certainly do not. But yeah, that was the end of the episode. A bit of a... it's not an underwhelming end, of course not. It's a bloody brilliant end. But like just the... I wish they would have announced more. I was sort of expecting them to be like, we'll make more. And, they haven't really. Maybe they... I just want them to make more. If you see, like, the difference between me about halfway through and me now, it's like night and day. It's really good, Vinland Saga. Yeah, Askeladd's story arc coming full circle in a weird way. Like, everything made sense. Everything we'd learned before, it was good. I actually like that Thorfinn hasn't developed much, I like, especially if this is the prologue. I think I read somewhere that the manga is on its final arc now, but it'll take like years to do. So it's like, it's its final arc, but I guess Vinland Saga has really long arcs, which is hardly a bad thing. Because long arcs mean you can develop more in that arc. There's more does that make... Of course that makes sense. But yeah, Vinland Saga. A lot of people I've seen loving it are the people that have read the manga. I'm not one of those people. I'm, new just for the anime. and I think it's been bloody good. It's if they don't make more, I'd rather keep watching the anime than go and seek out the manga. But if they don't make more, I will seek out the manga. It's pretty obvious, you know. Yeah, I've had a good old time. I've loved this. It's one of the best shows of the year. Like, obviously, that's without a, you know, that's an easy thing to say. It's not been my favourite thing of this year. I've liked more, but it's easily in the top 10. I don't know exactly what number, but it's easily in the top 10. But yeah, Vinland Saga, you did good. I wonder if Leif is still going to be a character, because Thorfinn sort of abandoned him again. He's like, he was really, if I was him, I'd be like, ah, come on, really? But yeah, Vinland Saga, you get a massive thumbs up from me. Okay, let's end this thing. Thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and commenting and liking and other stuff for more. Check out the channel, there's lots of stuff there. Check out the main channel. Recently I did a video, every anime I watched in 2019 ranked from worst to best, including Vinland Saga's on there. I forget what place I gave it, so hopefully I gave it something good. Obviously it was filmed a few weeks ago, so it's not completely up to date, but hey, I did what I could. Anyway, I will see you in whatever video you decide to watch next. At some point there'll be a what I'm watching for next season going up. I think I will go up today or tomorrow or something. I'm not completely sure. It'll be up at some point. I will see you in the next video you decide to watch. Take care, guys, and bye.